Alright, welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. Today, what we're going to be doing is the Starlight Celebration. So what we got here is the Little Yeti That Could, seasonal event from December 16th, 2021 to Friday, December 31st at 12:21. So we're sometime in between this. I'll probably go ahead and post this up as soon as I get done recording it. But what do we got going on here? Old Grenadia. Alright. Very Yeti Starlight. Aham Granjay is busy readying for the festivals in Mekahito's amphitheater. I may just have a special task for you. Recommend level 15. Okay, so that's the girl we're going to be looking for. Event items. Ooh, we got 2 minions. Wind up Rudy. We like it. Eager to help, though perhaps not suited to guided sleighs. And at once more powerful and adorable than a certain Simon King, Squirrel Emperor. And then we get a house item, wall-mounted Starlight Mobile. This decoration remains in peaceful motion even when no wind is present, possibly as a result of some yet undiscovered Asian mechanism. Alright. Please note seasonal quests cannot be completed after the event has concluded, so we need to get up in here and get going. So let's get back into the game here. And we need to go to Old Grenadia. Let's go ahead and return home. That'll get us closer to where we're going. For free. We need to go to Black Shroud. Go to New Gridania. Got some Shall We Dance? Oh. We gotta go to Old Gridania. Take a look at our Ethernet. And let's go to Leatherworkers Guild. That looks like a good one. And we should have a quest around here somewhere. There it is. Yeah, Spider Amphitheater. So let's get on up in here and let's get going. See what kind of Christmas events we got. Look at all this Christmas stuff. Christmas trees everywhere, starlights. Starlight celebration. Very merry Starlight to you, friend. Do you have any questions about the festivities? I'd be more than happy to provide answers. What is the Starlight Celebration? The Starlight Celebration can be tracked back to ancient Iscar long ago, and a terrible battle claimed countless lives, leaving thousands of children orphaned in the harsh cold weathers of the Corthelius. Unable to bear their suffering, Ishgardian knights would offer these children board and lodging within their barracks. Of course, this was expressly forbidden, but the knights deserved a plan to sneak them in, disguising the children in jackets of their scarlet uniforms. Owing to their generosity, the children survived the winter and lived to pay for the kindness they had received. The former orphans would adorn themselves in scarlet uniforms, delivering gifts to children on the coldest week of the year. Thus, the Starlight Celebration was born. Over the years, the celebration has undergone gradual changes. The snowy, bearded captain of the kind-hearted knights has become known as the Saint of Nemea, and children believe that he delivers their hopes and prayers directly to the goddess herself. Similarly, his red-jacketed knights have become the saint's little helpers. They are particularly beloved by the younglings, for it is their role to bring gifts to every child who sends a prayer to the spinner. Alright, well, what's your task in all this, buddy? My scarlet-clad colleagues and I have been charged by the Adventurers Guild with running the Starlight Celebration. The festival spans an entire realm of Eorzea, And we have little helpers stationed in the cities of Gridania, Lemon and Olda. This year, Mother Minor and her staff at the Garlean Company have most kindly offered to assist us in preparing gifts to be delivered to the children at Bent Branch Meadows. I can scarcely wait to see what sort of delights she whips up for us. And of course, the celebrants are always looking for new present ideas. If you have any, by all means, do share them with my colleagues. So, the Christmas event is here. Call it what you will, let the celebration commence. Alright, let's get up out of here. Let's go grab our quest. Lady in Red. I remember you from last year. Very Yeti Starlight. It's that special time of year where the streets light up for the Starlight celebration, and my Grandry is busy readying for the festival and makes Geto's amphitheater, and may just have a special task for you. This quest is available for a limited time only. Well, if it isn't my favorite adventurer, I hope you haven't forgotten about me since we met last. You'll be lending a hand with the festivals again this year, won't you? Because I could certainly use your help. You see, I have something of a beast problem. Nothing dangerous, I assure you, but it's not exactly my area of expertise. Now imagine a seasoned veteran such as yourself, with all your experience dealing with Eorzea's most exotic fauna, would be better suited for the task. Yes, I would. Come on out, Rudy. Yep, this guy. This little fellow is Rudy. At least that's what I've been calling him. He's appeared all of a sudden as I was making my usual preparations, and now he doesn't seem to want to leave. Well, isn't that something? I was wary at first, but he hasn't tried to cause any trouble. I dare say he's even better behaved than some of my little helpers. I've grown so fond of him, I just couldn't resist making him a little costume. Doesn't he look adorable in it? Yes, he does. Yep. The only problem is that it's as if he's trying to tell me something. It seems terribly important to him, but for the life of me, I can't figure out what it might be. I don't suppose there's anything you might be able to do to help. Is there? Yep, 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 yep. Huh. Maybe. I can give it a shot. Forgive me. I know I'm asking the nigh impossible. After all, it is not as if an adventurer like yourself has the ability to commune with beasts. Or, oh, whatever am I to do? It looks like you could use some help, my dear. Yep. Oh, magical squirrel. What? Did did that squirrel just speak? By the 12, a talking squirrel. Or should I say, you can understand us? Now let's go. By the 12, a talking squirrel. Whoa! It's a Christmas miracle. Ah, the reactions never fail to amuse. Yes, I can understand and speak your language just fine. For you see, I am what is known as an spice, a beast proficient in the tongues of man. If you have traveled to the Far East, you may have encountered others of my kind. Yes. But allow me to introduce myself. I am Risei, a wanderer who goes wherever duty, sentiment, and the sweet smell of delectables desserts takes me. A meeting with an old friend is what called me to Eorzea, but your festivities piqued my interest. I couldn't help but overhear your conversation, and it struck me that I might be of service. With Rudy, you can understand him. I would be a sad excuse for allspice if I could not. So allow me to provide some enlightenment. It seems your furry little friend would entreat a favor of you. To it, he is troubled by the fact that he's a bit of a runt compared to his brothers. They hardly even treat him like a real Yeti, making fun of him for the tiny snowballs he makes. Snowballs, indeed. I heard that Yetis incapacitate and capture their prey by blowing frosty balls of snow and ice. Huh, interesting. Yep, 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 yep. Your friend would politely point out that this is not true of all Yetis. Rudy and his kin live peacefully deep in the mountains, a far cry from the savage beasts that roam Cortelius. They vie for supremacy amongst themselves not through violence, but by competing to see who can build the biggest snowballs. Rudy was practicing making snowballs in secret to prove himself when he fell from a small precipice and got himself lost. He wandered the forest aimlessly for days and had just about given up all hope when a white haired fellow found and rescued him. A white haired fellow? The kindly fellow in question was none other than the Saint of Nesimia, he says. Saved our poor Rudy before gallivanting off to the Starlight celebration. Rudy, alas, didn't even get a chance to thank him. So now he wishes to find the saint and properly express his gratitude. What a touching story. Truly, a Starlight miracle. And I do very much wish I could help. But I'm sorry, Rudy. I fear I haven't a clue where the saint is right now. He never sticks to one place for too long, you see. Always busy delivering gifts to children the realm over. Yep, yep, yep. What will I say? Just be a good boy and the saint is bound to take notice. Best way to show thanks would be to pay his kindness forward. There we go, that's the holiday spirit. Best way to show thanks would be to pay his kindness forward. Tell him. My guy don't have a voice. He's telepathic. That's right. You can be one of his little helpers and help bring joy to all the young ones for the Starlight celebration. Why, if you're lucky, you might even be able to meet him again. Yep, 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 yep. Rusty says he would be happy to help. As for the matter, would I? At the very least, I can avail you as an interpreter. You'll be lending a hand too, won't you? Me? Oh, I guess so. I understand that this is all rather sudden, but please tell me. You'll agree. I'm sure it would mean the world to Rudy. Splendid. Now, let us come up with a plan for getting this little one involved in the festivities. Roger. Quest accepted. Seasonal event. So let's go speak with Rasali. Rasali. I don't know how to spell it. Look at that one. Wearing hardly nothing. Don't she know it's snowing out here? Alright, squirrel. I thank you again for your aid. Now, there must be something special Rudy can do for the children this Starlight season. But what could that be? Might you have any ideas? I do. Yep, yep. What's that you say? Snowballs you make are so tiny that no one would ever want them? Do not be so hard on yourself, my little friend. Clearly, your talents simply lie elsewhere, and it is our job to help you find them. Perhaps you could join the chore or the chire, for example. Can you sing? Let us hear it. Yep. Yep. Thank you, Rudy. That was most unique. Unfortunately, perhaps it's not the best fit for singing Starlight carols. There must be something we can do. I want to hear your thoughts, adventurer. What will I say? We could compose a carol to better suit his voice. Nah. We could make snowballs for the snowball fight. No, his snowballs are too small. Snowball-themed gifts should do the trick. There we go, now we're talking. Snowball-themed gifts. Why, by the gods, I think you might be onto something. That reminds me, what do you think of these? Pray tell. I picked them up in Ola. They're some kind of traditional confection, but they look rather snowball-ish, don't they? Perhaps we could make something similar for the festivals goers to nibble on. Yeah, that does look pretty good down there. Yep. That's right, Rudy. This is your chance to prove yourself once and for all. You're going to make the loveliest, most scrumptious snowball treats any Yeti has ever has. And we'll be with you every step of the way. You just need to have faith in yourself. Yep. Well, if it's sweets we're making, I know just the person to help. Mother Minor at the Garlean Canopy. I'm staying in a room there, and I must say I've found her confections to be second to none. Shall we then? Yes, we shall. And off they go. Speak with Eorzea at the Garlean Canopy. So let's head back down to New Greninia. Get out this old Greninia. Better events. And then let's print it out. Speaking of which, I could use my new pause button that I got. I just started using OBS instead of Streamlabs OBS. Because Streamlabs OBS is just a copy of OBS. A bunch of paid features. So let's go with unpaid. Oh, and we're here. Rizzy. Mother Minor, there's something my friend and I would discuss with you. Yep. There we go. There's Yippee. It's my wind-up Kuros. Quite the motley bunch, I see. What is it that brings you all here? I see. In that case, you've come to the perfect time. I believe I know a way that this may work in both our favors. In the midst of preparing Starlight gift boxes for the children at the Bent Branch Meadows, exotic snow-themed sweets would be a most welcome addition. Then furnish you with said sweets. We shall. That is, once we figure out precisely how we're going to make them. You leave that to me. I'll have a working recipe for you before you know it. In the meantime, I might ask you to pick up some of the ingredients we'll need in advance. I'll put it all on my tab, so you can simply pick everything up and bring it back here. It would be our pleasure, and don't you worry. Rudy, our adventurer friend, and I will handle the transactions. Yep. You do the shopping all by yourself, you say. Tickman need only stand back and watch, if you insist. What an eager little helper your friend is. Here, I made a list of everything we'll need. Simply show this to the shopkeepers and they'll take care of you. The flour you can procure from the Whistling Miller, and the oil at the Botanist's Guild. Do try to stay warm out there, okay? And with that, let us be off. First stop, the Whistling Miller. With us, Rudy. Yep. And away they go. So we need to go Whistling Miller. So that's back up in Old Gridania. Somebody playing some music. Oh, all the little birds are chirping. We lose all our speeds. Yep, we lost them all. We'll get them back. Ooh, fake snow and a snowman. Whistling Mirror, I don't think I've ever been in here. Whistling Miller Clerk. Is that a Baby Yeti? Rye flour, sunset wheat flour, cornmeal. Interesting, that's cool. Yep. Is that a Baby Yeti? Why is it dressed as one of the saints of Nemenia's helpers? Yep. Take the note. Letter from Mother Manor? Let's see here. Ah, now see, you're running an errand for the Garlean Canopy. Well, I can certainly help with that. Give me just a moment and I'll fetch you your flour. Here you are. This should be enough to last Manure for a while. Don't work yourself too hard now. Yep. Next. Well, would you look at that? It would seem our friend Rudy is a natural at this. I dare say it couldn't have gone any smoother if we did it ourselves. That's right, Rizzo. Now, to the Botanist Guild for some oil. Off we go. To the Botanist Guild. I wonder if we can get back up from over here. Oh yeah, beautiful. And I've been in here a bunch of times. Am I going daft? Or did I just see a Baby Yeti dressed up as one of the Saint's little helpers, looking this way? All we need now is the frying oil. With any luck, it'll go smoothly as the last time. Yep. Ack, be gone, foul beast. Back to the forest with you. Yep. Oh dear, seems our little friend is in something of a pickle. We could go to his aid, but let us wait a bit still. It would give the lad more confidence were he able to overcome this predicament himself. He won't leave. Oh, what to do? I'd rather not invoke the Wood Whalers. Yep. Take this note. Oh, a note. Could it be that you're here on an errand of sorts? Well, I'll be cooking greens for Minor. And here I thought you some savage beast who wandered in here to cause trouble. If frying oil is all you need, I'd be happy to oblige. Just a moment. There you go. Don't be a beastus. Careful now, it's heavy. And do take care on your way back to the canopy. Yes? Yep. Oh, there he goes. Well, would you look at that? Ruby managed fine on his own, after all. And now that we have everything we need, let's head back to the Garlean canopy and get all this to Mother Manor. And away we go. There he goes. And here I go. There's my other sprint. There's my sprint. All my keys are locked up. Good, good. Oh, let's not fall in there while I'm looking at the map. Let's go take a shortcut. We're going to take this ether shard back to the Arthite Plaza. Boom. Love that new mini-map. Boom. Rizzo? He had us worried for a minute, but Rudy did a fine job. Why, we may as well not have been there at all. Yep, true. Nothing. Yep. Good to see you back, safe and sound. And just look at how well you perform your errand. You really are a wonderful little helper. And with that, we have everything we need to make sweet Starlight treats for the children. It'll take me a little while to prepare, so how about a cup of piping hot tea while you wait? That would be splendid, Mother Manor, though I dare say I might make me crave for a little something sweet to go with it. Yep. Yep, singing. Oh, look, there's the treats on the table. Amazing. I expected nothing less from you, Manor. Truly, your confections are simply to die for. Look at them bad boys. Look good, too. You flatter me, Ozai. Incidentally, you might be interested to hear that this is a traditional dessert called Snowballs, named after an old Hellsguard word meaning snowball, a perfect fit for a Yeti, wouldn't you say? Oh, so it was no mere coincidence that they looked like little snowballs. Yep. You know, Ruby, you shouldn't let yourself be discouraged by what your siblings might say to you. There's no shame in being different from everyone else. After all, just look at me. I'm hardly like the other squirrels out there. And do I let it bother me? Not at all. We should be proud of what sets us apart from others, not ashamed. Yep. Once we finish making these, my gift boxes will be ready for delivery to Bent Branch Meadows. Speaking of which, would you like to help in handing them out? There's no better reward for hard work than watching the children's faces light up with joy. Don't worry, you won't have to do all the work. I'll be asking Starlight celebrants to assist as well. Well, what do you say? Yep. Rudy says he'd love to, and would most appreciate if you would join us. You'll do this for him, yes? Yes, I will. You have my thanks. We'll make a few more batches of these and pack them up into the gift boxes for you. Granny will be able to tell you what to do from there. Duly noted. Thank you for everything, Minoru. Yep. What is next? Speak with Montgomery at Kitito's Amphitheater. So, to the amphitheater we go. Still over there singing. Water is still going. So it must be just above freezing. Because that river is not frozen yet. Ooh. Starlight Celebrate. She got to sell me. Starlight Mobile. Okay, that's the house decoration. Price, 6,000. Okay, so we read that already. Let's go ahead and buy it. What was this? Magic Prism Sunshine. Let's buy that. Magical Prism Stardust. Let's buy that. Let's go see what these do. Twin Adar. Oh, look at that. Little snake shield. But that's not the ones we bought today. We bought this one. Sunshine. Okay, I don't know what happened. Let's buy another one. Back over here, Sunshine. Let's try it again. So that just makes me sparkle. Alright. What about if we do... Or else, I've seen some more. This one. Stardust. Oh. Okay, had little stars falling down. What is this? More flames? Look at that bad boy. Love it. That's all of them we got to use, right? Let's get over here and finish this quest. Welcome back. I trust that everything is well with our newest little helper. Yes, ma'am, it is. Rudy and the two of you are helping Mother Minoru make snowball-shaped confections. What a splendid idea. The children will be delighted, I'm sure, and they'll be hyper. Well done, Rudy. So proud of how far you've come. Yep. We would also like to assist in the handing out of presents at Bent Branch Meadows, if we may. Of course, I wouldn't want you to miss out on the joy of delivering the goodies and seeing the children's smiling faces. Please, don't go anywhere just yet, Duke Man. There's more I'd like to discuss before you set off to deliver gifts to the children. And that's it. A very Yeti Starlight is complete. And that's the first quest. So, thanks for joining me. My name's Tick, and we're back tomorrow for the next one. Until then, y'all take care.